on. Mom wants you to go to her house right now.
Okay. But I can't do that. I'm in the middle of work right now.
But you work from home.
Yeah, but I still have to work. I don't have time to step out of the house. Can you just tell her that I can go over later instead?
I don't get what the big deal is. You just need to pop in there and ask her what's going on.
Yeah, but she keeps doing this. It's starting to get a little too much. I have my own life too, you know.
What are you talking about? Are you seriously saying that you're sick of visiting my mom? What's the matter with you?
No, I just mean that she seems to always call me for the tiniest thing and it's just getting a little exhausting. I mean, what could she possibly want this time?
How would I know? That's why you have to go there and find out.
Well, can you do that for me, please? Because the last few times that I've had to go all the way there, it was just to change one of her light bulbs or to clear her bathtub. She even called me over just to weed her garden one time. She literally just pulls me out of work for the smallest things that can usually wait or she can do herself.
What do you mean? Of course these aren't things that she can do by herself. She wouldn't be calling you and asking for help then, would she? You know how bad my mom's knees are now.
Well, I know, but doesn't she travel around, like, all the time?
Why are you saying that, as if it's a bad thing? She's just living her life the best she can despite her knee pain.
I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying the truth. Besides, if you really think that this is such a bad thing, then why don't you ever go to help her?
Me? Help her? I couldn't do that because I have work to do.
Well, what if you went to go and see her when you finished work? Her house really isn't all that far away anyways.
You know I can't do that. If I waited all the way until I was done with work, then she'd get worried and impatient. She needs help immediately when she needs it. And I get so tired and just can't do anything after work. That's why you need to help her instead.
Well, can you please just tell her no for me this time? I'm sure that you can convince her. If she asks why I can't help her, just tell her that I'm busy working.
Well, I tried telling her that already, but she just wouldn't listen. You know how she gets when she wants something she needs.
You remember what we talked about before you and I got married, Carl? Remember how I told you that I was worried about how much he doted on you? And you told me that you would be sure to put me first and be there when I needed help. Right? Don't you remember telling me that?
And I do want to help. Don't you see that?
Well, if you really want to help me, then can you please tell your mom that I'm busy working? I know that she knows that I'm working now. I've tried to tell her every single time that I've gone over, but she just never even tries to listen to me.
Okay, I got it. I promised to tell her to stop interrupting your work. So can you please just go and help her this one time? Besides, you do know that the only reason that she calls on you so much is because she feels like she can trust you so much, right? It's my mom's way of showing her approval of you.
I really don't see it that way at all, if I'm being honest.
Well, do you really think that my mom would keep calling someone that she hates over to her house?
I didn't say that I think that your mom hates me. I just don't really think that you know best about why your mom calls me over to her house so often.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being silly. She just calls you because she needs your help with some things. And since she's your mother-in-law, I think it would be in everyone's interest if you just show up and help out when she trusts you. I mean, don't you want to get along with her?
Of course I do. But whenever I go over to her house, she doesn't seem interested in getting to know me at all. She just orders me around and has me do all her chores for her. If I'm being honest, I really don't like that.
Okay then, I understand. I guess I'll tell my mom one last time that you can't help her because of work. I'll hint it out to her that you don't like going over there to help as well. And I'll make sure she only ever asks me to help her out from now on.
Okay, well, that would honestly mean so much. Thank you for doing that. I really, really appreciate it.
Good. And if you really appreciate it, then you can show it by helping my mom out one last time.
What? I thought you said I don't have to today.
I've already told her that you were going to be there soon. Thanks so much.
No, what?
Bye.
Carl! No, wait!
Diane, are you there? Hey, do you mind going over to my mom's place to check on her?
Why? Did something happen?
Well, tomorrow, some of our relatives are going to go over to her house to discuss some legal business. It's pretty important, but Mom's having a lot of trouble cleaning the house by herself.
I see. So she wants me to go over to her house today to clean?
Yeah, pretty much. And I would go, but you know how useless I am when it comes to cleaning and stuff like that. So please, I'm asking you to help my mom out with that.
Are you serious right now? You know I have a broken arm, right? And let me remind you that this is because of her, too. And you and her both still want me to go over to help?
Well, sure, but I mean, she apologized for all of that. And besides, it wasn't like she did it on purpose or anything, right?
You know, if I'm being honest, I think that she did. I mean, she called me over and asked for help cleaning out her storage shed. And then, while I was on that stepladder, she came in and knocked me right over.
Yeah, but you're making it sound as if my mom did that on purpose. You and I both know that she isn't really that kind of person, right?
How can you say something like that to me when I'm the one whose arm is in a cast right now? And do you really expect me to help her clean in this state?
Well, at least it wasn't your good arm, right? I think that's a pretty big silver lining. I'm sure that you can help her out even with just one arm. Even Mom seems to think so. She was telling me how she used to keep the house clean with just one arm since she was always carrying me around.
You always do this, Carl.
What?
You hold up your mom as if she is the standard that everyone else should be following. But she's not.
Well, I just think that when it comes to taking care of a house, that my mom is basically an expert. Anything she says probably should go in this case. Anyways, can you please just go to her place? It would really mean a lot. I mean, you know how traditional my family is. And since I'm her oldest son, it would just create a lot of rumors in the family if they heard that my wife was refusing to help her. You wouldn't want to ruin our reputation in the family, would you?
Well, it isn't like it's a simple thing for me either. I still have to be careful and not strain myself too much, otherwise I'd make my arm worse.
Okay, just make sure that you're being careful about it or whatever. I remember that it's my dad's death anniversary as well, so just think of all he did for you while he was still here.
That is true. Your father was always looking out for me and always went out of his way to help me out.
See? So come on, just do this for the sake of my poor dead dad. You know that he would want the house clean for all our relatives, don't you?
Fine. I'll go and help your mom out. But you better tell her that I can only do the really simple stuff and I'm not going to strain myself at all.
Sure. Just please hurry up and get to her house. I'm just about to go out with her.
Oh, wait, so you have the time to go out and do things right now with her?
Well, yeah. I was going to go out to do some shopping and hang out with my mommy.
Hold on a second. You're going out with your mom while I'm just supposed to be doing all of this cleaning all by myself? And did you just call your mom mommy?
Yeah, that wasn't meant to come out just then. But yeah, I always call her that when it's just the two of us. I really didn't mean to send that text to you. Whoops. Oh man, that is pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Right. That's the first time I've heard that since we got married, let alone date. Anyway, back to my main point. So you expect me to clean the house all by myself? And neither of you are going to be cleaning in the first place?
Okay, let's go back just a little bit, okay? What I told you earlier was that I was no good at housekeeping or cleaning or anything, okay? And as for my mom, well, you know she has bad knees. And the two of us have a lot to get ready for tomorrow and we can't afford to waste all day at home. This is just more practical and efficient or whatever. Just message me once you finish cleaning the house for us, okay?
So that's how things are going to be, huh? Well, fine then. Have it your way.
Nice. Just know that we appreciate this. Oh, I think my mom is in a rush today, so try and be speedy about it, all right? Thanks.
Hey, Carl. I need to discuss something with you. Let me know if you have a minute to talk.
What is it? What do you want? I was just about to sit down and eat, so can you just make it quick, please?
With who? I didn't know that you had dinner plans tonight.
Who do you think? It's been forever since I went to eat out, and it's my mom's treat tonight anyway.
Oh, I see. So I'm over here at her house doing all of the cleaning, while you two are just having a nice dinner, huh?
Oh, come on. You seriously need to chill out and stop being so dramatic. Listen, we've already just started eating, so it's too late to complain about it now. You know, you talk bad about people even more than my mom does. I think you should just stop complaining about everything, Diane.
Oh, really? Is that really how you think about all of this?
Yeah. In fact, I think that you still have a lot of growing up to do, if I'm being honest. So anyway, how are things going over there? Have you finished cleaning the house?
No, actually. I'm still not done.
Are you kidding me? What have you been doing this whole time? Do you have any idea how much of a rush my mom is in right now? She is going to be really, really upset with you now. I told you that she's having all of those relatives coming over tomorrow, didn't I? The house has got to be spotless for them ASAP.
You know, no one is going to go over to your mom's house tomorrow, and I'm not sure if anyone will ever again.
What are you talking about?
Carl, this is Tilda. You're talking to Tilda right now.
Tilda? Hold on a second. Tilda as in Aunt Tilda? Dad's Tilda?
That's right. It's me, the older sister of your late father, your Aunt Tilda.
Diane, what is going on here? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? If it is, I don't think that this is funny. Why the heck are you pretending to be my aunt?
This is not a joke at all. You're actually just talking to me, Tilda, right now.
But I don't get it. Why?
Well, I actually just showed up to your mom's house earlier because I wanted to say hi to everyone beforehand. But when I got here, I have to say that I was quite surprised. Here I was, hoping to see you and my sister-in-law, and I find poor Diane cleaning the whole house with just one functioning arm. Honestly, who does that to their family?
What's going on here?
That's exactly what I should be asking you. I don't care if you're out grabbing dinner. Tell your mother to get back to the house right now.
Wait, this really isn't some kind of prank or something?
Of course it isn't. I've already told you this. I'm using Diane's phone to text you right now.
Hold on just a second. You don't understand. There is a perfectly good explanation for all of this. I promise. We just went out to run errands for tomorrow and we thought that we could leave the house to Diane because we trust her, okay?
You two should just be ashamed of yourselves. Are you really trying to tell me that you were just out shopping for tomorrow? When we already agreed to have our meeting catered? You've both been out of the house for a few hours now. Why is that?
Right, well, we were going to come back and help clean the house, but then we realized just how hungry we were. You know, there's no way we could clean on an empty stomach.
Is that the best you could come up with?
Alright, no, yeah, you're totally right. Okay. We're both very sorry and are going to come home right away, okay?
And Diane has told me all about what you've been putting her through up to now. I know everything.
What do you mean? What did she tell you?
She told me how your mother would order her around for every little chore and odd job that she is too lazy to do herself. And all about how she's the reason she has a broken arm.
No, you don't understand. That's just all a big misunderstanding. Diane is just confused about the whole thing, you see?
Even if she is mistaken in who is to blame for her arm, the fact is that you left her here to clean the house all by herself. And that does not make the two of you look very good.
I promise that my mom just bumped into her, and that was really all that happened between the two of them. You can't just blame my mom for everything. It isn't fair at all.
Oh, of course. And I certainly don't blame her for everything. After all, you share plenty of the blame too.
What did I do? I haven't done anything.
And that is exactly why you're partially to blame for this as well. While your mother has been making poor Diane run around and tend to her needs, you haven't lifted a finger for her sake. You have never once taken Diane's side in anything I heard. No wonder she feels like she has nobody that she can turn to right now.
She's my wife. She's supposed to be helping out her mother-in-law. That's just how these things go, right? Besides, I thought we were splitting all the work up evenly.
Who is the one eating out right now, huh? Honestly, I'm just sick and tired of watching you treat Diane the way that you do. You can go ahead and tell your mother that she can forget about my monthly contributions to her. I let a lot of her antics slide because she was married to my little brother. But from now on, my family and I want nothing to do with her.
Diane, I've been calling you all day. Please, you have to pick up. I'm really, really sorry for everything. So can you please just answer me already? I really just wish that you would come home already. I miss you.
I don't have anything left to say to you, Carl. You heard all that you needed to hear about me and my feelings from Tilda, didn't you?
Don't tell me that you really want to get a divorce from me, do you?
Of course I do! I've tried to be patient about everything, but I have reached my limit. I can see now that you have no intention of changing. You didn't even care that I was being made to clean with a broken arm.
Please don't be like this. Surely you and I can talk this out, right? It isn't too late, is it? I promise that I can change. My mom apologized for everything too, didn't she?
This isn't something that is going to go away just because you apologized, Carl. And besides, the only reason that your mom apologized to me is because your aunt said she would stop sending her money every month.
No, that isn't true. You don't get it. That isn't what happened at all. I promise that my mom has really thought about what she did and wants to change. I mean, she even apologized for knocking you over and breaking your arm, remember? That has got to count for something, right?
And that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. How do you feel knowing that she admitted to purposefully breaking my arm?
Well, obviously, I thought it was a really mean thing to do. But I also think that she was being the bigger person for admitting that she did something that she shouldn't have.
You know, if it were me and someone purposefully did something to hurt someone I love that badly, I would have a much more difficult time forgiving them.
Look, I know that she did something bad and it isn't like I just forgave her just like that. But I just know that she regrets it and she really is sorry.
You know what? I knew it. I knew that you couldn't change. You're always going to be putting your mother before me, aren't you? And that's why we need to divorce. I've already made up my mind about this, so please don't go trying to convince me to change it.
But I can change. I really, really can. I promise you that I will.
I really can't see you even starting that process at all. So how can I trust you when all you do is talk the talk but never walk the walk? If all you're ever going to do is side with your mom over me, then I can't stay in this marriage anymore.
But my mom is my family. You know that I'm the only person that she has left in her life right now.
Yeah, and for a long time that meant that you should have been the only person that she had to call for help. And yet it seems to me like I'm the one who was always waiting on her while you never do anything. I literally had a broken arm and you still insisted on making me go to your mom's house to clean it. Don't you realize how cruel that is?
I promise to take your side more often. I'll always be on your side. I swear it. You have to believe me.
This isn't even about just being on anyone's side anymore. This is about you not realizing how what you've done has hurt me and not reflecting more on it. That is why we need to divorce. But now that I'm out of the picture, at least you and your mommy will be able to spend plenty of quality time together. Surely you're happy about that, right?
Come on. You know that you're being ridiculous when you say stuff like that, don't you? Besides, what's wrong with calling your mom mommy?
I'm not saying that there is anything necessarily wrong with it. But the fact that you don't call her that in public means that you must be ashamed of doing it on some level, right?
Well, of course. I mean, I'm an adult. Who calls their mom mommy in public? But I feel like we're really getting off point here. Please, Diane, I'm seriously begging you here. Please don't leave me. I need you so badly. Just please don't divorce me. You have no idea how much joy you bring to me. I really just wish that you would reconsider.
You know, I have actually put a lot of thought into it, and I just can't seem to understand why you don't want to divorce me. What makes you want to stay together with me?
What do you mean, why do I want to stay together with you? It's because I love you, of course.
Oh, really? Is that the best that you can come up with? Because your aunt showed me some of the texts that you sent to your mom, and that doesn't actually seem to be the case.
Of course I love you. What are you talking about?
Oh, no. I've seen all about how horribly you talk about me with your mom. All the terrible things you say about me. You told her that you think I don't do anything around the house and asked her if she could train me into being a better wife to you. And that's not all you've said. I have a whole list of things you've said.
No, you don't get it. This is just how my mom and I talk to each other, I promise. But we're not actually being serious or anything like that. I swear it.
I don't even know why I bother with you anymore. I know that I'm right and that you're just making excuses right now. I also know that the more blame that you put on me, the less that your mom might have to hold against you. That's why you always make me responsible for taking care of her, isn't it?
No, you have really got this all wrong. I swear it. This is all just one big massive misunderstanding. If you don't want me to talk to Mom, then I swear, I will not talk to her ever again. I won't even go to her house again either. I promise that I will do everything in my power to protect you, no matter what, okay?
I already told you that I made up my mind, didn't I? Any more begging like you're doing right now is just pointless and isn't going to change anything. My answer is final, and we are getting a divorce.
Please don't do this to me. I really am so sorry. I promise to never do anything like this ever again, no matter what. You have to believe me.
Well, of course you're not going to do anything like this again. We're getting divorced.
Wait, no, please, don't do this to me. Can't you see that I'm begging you? Can't we please just meet up and talk this out? I know that we can figure this out if we just met in person. Please, I really just want to be with you.
You never listen to anything that I have to say, so why should I trust that you're going to do that now, huh? How can I trust you after everything you've done? I don't think so, Carl. Now that I've made this decision, it's as if a huge weight has been taken off of my shoulders. I'm so happy to never have to deal with your mom again. But now that I'm gone, you can spend all your time together. Looky you. So have a nice life, okay?
No, wait, Diane, please. Come on, please.
Carl was prepared to fight me every step of the way of our divorce until his Aunt Tilda stepped in again. She told all of her relatives and even the neighbors about the details of what was going on with us. So when everyone ousted him, only then did Carl finally accept the divorce and stop resisting. As for Carl's mother, she had used up all of the money that her late husband had left behind for her. So then she started on relying on monthly payments from his family to support her. But now, without that, she had to return to work and is not having an easy life anymore. I'm sure she's more than glad to have such a reliable son around to always take care of her, though. Good luck to her. As for me, it's taken me some time to get back on my feet. But I moved to a new town, found a new job, and I'm enjoying a life free from all the drama. I've left all of that behind and I'm starting over again, which feels great. So, wish me luck, guys, and happy days! Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time.